One thing I love to do each football season is to please my critics and tell you some of the places that I was most wrong the previous August. Maybe I was most wrong in August 2024 about Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Does that mean I'm going to make it right this year? Oh, it's a little too early to give you the answer, but let's start this week here as we give you NFL preview number 9 of 32 of the Attitude Podcast. We begin our predictions of the AFC West. First off, anyone who picks against Sean Payton does so at his or her own risk. And foolishly last year, I predicted this team to go 5-12. Hey, man, I mean, I was only, 5 wins off? I also said something along the lines of, Bo Nix is a bum. Okay, I didn't use the word bum, but I might as well have. In my defense, he only completed 2/3 of his passes for 3,775 yards with 29 touchdowns against 12 interceptions. Is that good for a rookie? Yeah, I was wrong, at least so far. What does he have in store for an encore? One thing he has is a guy who some are saying should be the first rookie running back off the fantasy boards in R.J. Harvey. He rushed for just shy of 4,000 yards in 3 full seasons at Central Florida with a whopping 43 touchdowns. He has veteran J.K. Dobbins, who, when healthy, is one of the top backs in the NFL. I said when healthy. Yeah, that means we'll try to ignore that he's only started 20 games in his 3-year career. What about receiving weapons for Knicks? Well, Courtland Sutton is coming off the best season of his 7-year career when he caught 81 balls for 1,081 yards and 8 TDs. But who's next after Sutton? Marvin Mims had just 39 catches in 17 games, and it is thin at receiver after that. Very thin. At tight end, Evan Ingram is with his 3rd team in 8 seasons, and like Dobbins, he's very good when he's healthy. Last year, he missed the last half of the season with a torn labrum. Denver did have the 7th best defense in the league in yards per game and 3rd in points allowed. But they had some lapses against good teams, giving up 31 to Buffalo in the playoffs, giving up the 41 to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in week 9. But what about this year? Am I going to be a dummy and pick against them again? I know you, as you watched any of these or watched me in the past, you know I'm going a lot off of team schedules and going against the public. Both of those things tell me to take the under 9.5 here. It starts easy enough with 5 likely wins in their first 8, assuming they can get over losing 3 in a row in the middle against the Chargers, Bears, and Eagles. It is beginning with week 11 that has me thinking winning 10 might be a bit of a stretch. Why I'm taking the 9.5. Look, this is definitely not one I'm betting. I don't love the under, but there's no way I'm taking the over because of the back half of the schedules we talked about. Kansas City, Commanders, who else they got? Jaguars, Chiefs, Chargers in week 18. I'm already cutting and pasting this open so I can use it again in 2026. I know. Big dummy.